Feeling unsteady on your feet? Discover 4 simple and effective techniques to improve your balance and prevent dizziness, specially designed for people over 60. Learn how small changes in posture, vision, breathing, and movement can help you stay steady, confident, and independent at any age. Have you ever found yourself gripping a chair just a little tighter as you stood up? Maybe you've paused at the top of the stairs, feeling like the floor was slightly off beneath your feet. Or perhaps you've had one of those moments where the room seemed to shift, even though you were standing still. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not stuck with it. A lot of people think losing balance or feeling dizzy is just a normal part of aging, something to accept, like gray hair or needing reading glasses. But here's the truth. There are simple, gentle ways to strengthen your balance, reduce those dizzy spells, and regain that confident stride you used to have. No fancy equipment, no gym memberships, just a little bit of time and the right movements. So today, we're going to talk heart to heart about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention: your balance, and how, with just a few small techniques, you can steady your feet, sharpen your focus, and walk through life with more ease and confidence than you've felt in years. Let's start with something very simple, yet incredibly powerful: awakening your feet. You see, we tend to forget just how much our feet do for us. After decades of walking, standing, and carrying us everywhere we've needed to go, they can become a little less responsive. The muscles weaken, the nerve signals slow, and all of a sudden, it feels like we're not as connected to the ground as we used to be. That disconnection can cause wobbles, stumbles, and even those frustrating "why am I dizzy?" moments. Here's something you can try right now, even while sitting down. Take off your shoes and socks and just press your toes into the ground. Then slowly lift them up. Do that a few times, paying attention to how it feels. Then try rolling a tennis ball gently under each foot, back and forth. It might feel a bit odd at first, but that stimulation helps wake up the nerves and muscles that keep you steady. The more you activate your feet, the more your brain starts to say, "Oh, we're paying attention down there again." Over time, you'll start to feel a stronger connection to the floor. That connection is your anchor. It tells your body where you are in space, and it gives your brain the feedback it needs to stay balanced and alert. And the best part? You can do this while watching TV, chatting on the phone, or even enjoying your morning coffee. Now, once your feet start waking up, the next step is something that may sound almost too simple to matter, but trust me, it matters a lot. It's about how you move from one position to another. Think about it. How often do you go from sitting to standing, or turn around quickly, or lean down to grab something off the floor? Every one of those movements involves a shift in balance, and those shifts are often where dizziness sneaks in. One technique that helps tremendously is what I like to call the pause and posture method. Before you stand up, pause for just a second. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Then, take a breath, bring your shoulders back slightly, and feel the weight of your body evenly spread between both legs. Now stand, not with a rush, but with intention. That few seconds of awareness makes all the difference. When you move too fast, your blood pressure can drop suddenly, and that's when you get that familiar spinning or lightheaded feeling. But when you take that tiny pause and let your body adjust, your circulation gets a chance to keep up. You stay grounded. You stay balanced. And here's something else: when you start standing with intention, you begin to walk with intention too. You feel more in control of your body. That alone can give you a sense of confidence that you might not have realized was missing. Some folks think balance is all about strength, but it's really a dance between strength, awareness, and timing. And like any good dance, it doesn't happen all at once. But with practice, your steps feel steadier, your movements more graceful, and your days a lot less wobbly. Let me share a story with you. One woman I worked with, Mary, she's 74 and full of spirit, chose to avoid going to the grocery store alone. She said the long aisles and bright lights made her feel off balance. We started with these same techniques, waking up the feet and using the pause and posture habit, just a few minutes each day. 2 weeks later, she told me she walked into the store by herself and felt totally in control. "I even wore my favorite shoes," she laughed, "the ones I thought I'd never wear again." So if you've been avoiding long walks, skipping certain errands, or hesitating at the top of stairs, Just know that a little daily attention can turn things around. These first 2 steps are just the beginning, but they lay the foundation. Your feet start talking to your brain again. Your body learns to move with purpose. And best of all, you begin to trust your balance again. Now that you've started reconnecting with your body and giving your balance the attention it deserves, we're going to keep going, because it only gets better from here. By now, your feet are starting to come alive again, and you've begun moving with more awareness, pausing, planting, and rising with a sense of purpose. Those small changes may already feel like a breath of fresh air, but we're just getting started. Because the truth is, balance doesn't just live in the body, it lives in the core of you. Quite literally. Let's talk about your center. You've probably heard about the importance of core strength, but most people picture six-pack abs or intense workouts, and that's not what we're after here. What really matters for your balance is something much deeper and gentler. Think of your core as your body's inner stabilizer. When it's strong and active, it supports your back, steadies your hips, and helps you stay upright without even thinking about it. But when it's weak or disconnected, even simple things like reaching for a jar on the top shelf or turning to say something to someone behind you can throw you off. That's when those little stumbles start to creep in. Here's something easy you can do right now. Sit upright in a chair, feet flat on the ground, hands resting gently on your thighs. Now, slowly lean just an inch forward like you're reaching to hear a secret, then come back to center. Now lean an inch back. Notice how your stomach and lower back adjust. That gentle movement, that tiny shift, is your core waking up. Now, imagine you're zipping up a jacket from your belly button to your chest. Try that motion with your muscles. Lightly draw your stomach in and sit tall, like a string is pulling you up from the top of your head. That's called engaging your core. You're not straining or holding your breath, just gently supporting yourself from within. Doing that a few times a day, especially before walking or standing, can make a world of difference. It gives your spine support, helps you stay balanced as you move, and believe it or not, it even reduces the chances of dizziness. Why? Because when your core is steady, your movements become smoother, more predictable, and less jarring to your inner ear, which plays a huge role in keeping you upright. You can even turn everyday activities into mini core workouts. Washing the dishes, stand tall, pull in that invisible zipper. Brushing your teeth, try lifting one foot slightly off the floor while keeping your body steady. Just 5 seconds at a time. No sweat, no gym, just daily life with a little more intention. And that leads us into one of the most overlooked tools for balance, your eyes. It might surprise you, but what you see and how your eyes move can affect your balance more than you think. Ever feel dizzy when turning your head too fast? Or a bit wobbly when walking in a busy place like a grocery store or shopping mall? That's because your eyes, ears, and muscles are constantly working together to tell your brain where you are and what's around you. When one of those systems gets overwhelmed or out of sync, things can start to spin literally. There's a very gentle exercise you can practice right from the comfort of your chair. Sit tall and pick a point straight ahead of you, maybe a picture frame or a spot on the wall. Keep your eyes locked on that point and slowly turn your head side to side. Just small turns. Then try the opposite. Keep your head still and move your eyes side to side, as if scanning the room. Then up and down. These small movements help train your brain to handle motion and visual input more smoothly. It may not feel like much, but these eye-head coordination exercises have been shown to reduce dizziness, especially in older adults. They strengthen something called your vestibulo-ocular reflex, which is just a fancy way of saying your eyes and balance system learn to move together again. And don't underestimate the power of simply looking up. Many of us, especially as we get older, tend to look down more at our feet, at the floor, at where we're going. It makes sense. We're trying to be careful, but constantly looking down can actually throw off your alignment and make you feel less balanced. Instead, try walking with your gaze slightly lifted, eyes forward, chin level, shoulders relaxed. You'll be amazed at how much more grounded and confident you feel. So let's recap in the simplest way. Your body is like a well-connected orchestra. Your feet are the foundation. Your core is the conductor, keeping everything together. And your eyes, they're the spotlight, showing you the way forward. When all three are tuned in, balance becomes easier, smoother, more natural. You don't need hours a day or expensive routines. Just small, meaningful moments of practice. A little attention while brushing your teeth. A pause before standing. A stretch of the eyes during your afternoon tea. These are the seeds of steadiness. And the more you nurture them, the more you'll begin to notice subtle changes, less hesitation when walking, fewer dizzy moments when turning, more trust in your body's ability to support you. I know balance can feel like a fragile thing. One day, you feel fine. The next, a slight stumble shakes your confidence. But you're not fragile. You are capable, steady, and strong, and that strength is still in you, ready to rise again with just a little daily care. You're already making powerful shifts, just by tuning in, by paying closer attention to your steps, reconnecting with your center, and giving your eyes a chance to gently guide the way. But there's still one more quiet hero we haven't talked about yet, and it might surprise you. It's something that's been with you since the day you were born. Something you use every single moment of your life. And yet, most of us forget it entirely until it becomes a problem. That something is your breath. Now, you might be wondering, what does breathing have to do with balance? The answer is everything. Think about the last time you felt a little dizzy or off balance. Chances are, your breathing changed without you even realizing it. Maybe it became shallow, maybe you held your breath, or maybe it sped up just a bit. When we feel unsteady, our bodies go into a quiet state of alarm, and that tension, especially around the chest, shoulders, and neck, can actually throw our balance off even more. Breathing deeply and fully isn't just calming. It helps regulate your nervous system, lowers tension in your muscles, and most importantly, reconnects your mind to your body. Let's try something simple together. Wherever you are right now, sit or stand in a comfortable position. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands rest softly by your side or in your lap. Now take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your ribs gently expand, and slowly breathe out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Try that again. In through your nose, out through your mouth. With each breath, feel the tension melt just a little. Let your spine gently lengthen, like you're growing just a bit taller. Notice how your body becomes more still, more grounded. That calm you feel? That's your inner balance reactivating. There's another powerful benefit here too. Proper breathing improves oxygen flow to your brain and inner ear, the very systems that help you keep your balance and prevent dizziness. It's like sending a fresh wave of clarity to the parts of you that need it most. You can practice this simple breathing pattern: slow inhale, even slower exhale anytime you're feeling a bit off or anxious. Before standing up from a chair, before walking into a busy place, even while waiting in line at the store. Just 1 or 2 rounds can help steady your body and clear your head. Now, let's bring everything we've talked about into one simple idea: awareness in motion. Because improving your balance doesn't require big workouts or fancy routines. It just takes presence, a little more awareness as you move through your day. Think of it like tending to a garden. You don't have to dig up the whole yard to make it beautiful. You just need to water it, prune it, and give it a little sunlight every day. So, as you go about your routines, try inviting more intention into your movements. When you stand up, feel your feet first. When you walk, engage your core gently. Let your eyes guide you forward. And remember to breathe. Don't rush. Don't push. Just move with calm confidence. Balance is not about perfection. It's about resilience. It's about trusting that your body can still carry you, that your mind can still guide you, and that small changes can create lasting strength. It's okay to take things slow. In fact, that's the secret. Slower, more mindful movements build the kind of balance that sticks. The kind that helps you catch yourself before a stumble. The kind that gives you confidence to enjoy life on your feet, not on the sidelines. And here's something else that matters: don't go through this journey alone. If you've noticed your balance changing, talk to someone about it. A friend, a family member, even your doctor. There's strength in reaching out. There's courage in admitting, hey, I want to feel steadier. Because you deserve that. You deserve to feel safe in your own body. You've got so much life still to live. So many walks to take, gardens to tend, grandkids to chase, dinners to cook, and stories to tell. Balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about staying engaged, staying connected, staying you. And as you build these new habits, whether it's the way you stand, the way you look around, The way you breathe, remember that it's never too late to feel strong again. Never too late to take your steps with confidence. So take a moment, right now, to acknowledge how far you've come just by showing up. You've taken time for yourself today. You've listened. You've learned. And more importantly, you've chosen to take action. And if this message touched you, even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Leave a comment and share how balance has shown up in your life. Whether it's something you've struggled with or something you're proud of overcoming. You never know who you might inspire. Make sure to hit that like button if this helped you. And subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing together. There's more to explore, more to learn, and always more to celebrate. Here's to steady steps, open eyes, deep breaths, and the beautiful strength that's still inside you. You've got this. You really do. Goodbye and see you in the next video.